night, depending on where you at. Coffee time. It's really not coffee. I had to ran out of coffee, man. I still had creamer though. So what I did was I just ran it through the Kruger, for hot water, cut it with some creamer, and that's what we got. Pumpkin spice hot water. It works, So I guess it's a mind thing. We'll go get some coffee later. Probably gonna need some more creamer. What's going on? It's actually 7:13. We already did our walk. Came back. I was running a little late. You guys, I've been telling you, I've been getting tired, and my alarm was set for 5 a.m. And, because usually I'm always up, getting up early. Not no more. The alarm actually woke me up. So what I did was I changed my alarm. I set it for 4:30 now. Because, with my son working now and got to babysit, so I got to be back at the house by 6:30. You know what I mean? And I want to get up, get ready, drink a cup of coffee, and then roll out. But getting up at 5 ain't doing it. Nah. And then, it takes 45 minutes to an hour to get my 5,000. This morning we got 5,534 steps this morning. And it was raining this morning too, so not at 5, but I probably quit about 4:30. It was just recent. It was still a little drizzle out there, but it was okay to drive and get there and stuff and get my walk in. It was cool. I didn't turn the lights on, so obviously I filmed a little bit, but because it was a full moon and it was beautiful, nice, good for a night walk, just relaxing. And man, every time I'm coming around, I was filming towards the moon, and then this time I was coming around, I didn't, and a fallen star. And mind you, the sky is clear, it's beautiful, no clouds, storm already passed, nothing but stars, moon, and you can see the fallen star just coming clearly from the time it entered. The tail, everything just coming down. It was cool. Yeah. Man, I wish I would have got that. But and for those of you out there who believe, yes, I did make a wish. But who knows? It didn't hurt. We'll see what happens. No, I'm not sharing it with you. Let's see. So we'll get our 9 o'clock. Yeah, another 2 hours. Get some rest. Get our 9 o'clock. Get our strength training in. And I don't know what we're gonna do about lunch. We'll figure it out. So my goal. So our weigh-in was. I'm trying not to make it too long, man. So our weigh-in was what? We started at 3:30. 1st July. July 31st, we weighed in. We was at what? 311. So that's what? 19 pounds. And then we're gonna do our weigh-in tomorrow morning, which account for today back to then. So today's August 8th, Friday, August 8th. So that's 9 days. So that'd be for 9 days. That one to be for. And my goal when I started this week was not for this Saturday, but for next Saturday, to try to break that 300 mark, which would be what, at 311. To break it, 299 or better. At least if we broke the 300 to 299, that's what, 12 pounds. We did at least 12 pounds in these. What did we say it was? 9 days, 12 pounds. And so I give us 2 weeks, not this Saturday, next Saturday. But between me and you, we might get it tomorrow. We might have it. I mean, we're doing really good. But I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but we'll wait for tomorrow. Anything can happen from now to then. But everything's going good. Our walks, our training. And we just started a strength training, so we can't, for me, until I get a month into anything, that's when I'm sure. Like, you know, I got my month in already on the cardio, so I'm broken. We get a month breaking in on the strength training, we'll be good. You know, so we'll go from there. Just the most important I want to remember is to always hit my squats, my body squats, 5 sets of 10. You know, throughout the strength training, I hit a set, you know, break it up. And that, and then the chest, you know, I hope I can grow and form this chest. If any of you guys out there watching that be sponsoring that new machine for the chest workouts, I see quite a few guys on social media sponsoring it or whatever, how you do it. Go ahead and send me one. I'll be your, I can be your guinea. Take it before and after. I wouldn't mind trying it. I'd try it. It looked pretty neat. Made sense. Looks like besides the chest workout, you probably get a good arm workout too with it. But anyway, so we'll get our 9 o'clock strength training in. We'll get we'll eat something for lunch. Might be light, might be fruits. We might hit some of them fruits for lunch. And then really want to get some more bananas. Yeah, we've been out of bananas for a while. I like the bananas. Sort of like really, really good with the bananas and the apples. I really love them. I would love watermelon, man, but these are so expensive. Cheapest way to get a watermelon, which is easy down here, is to buy a whole watermelon. You know, especially now, it's just, you know, we just had a season pass not too long ago, and then what month is this? August. Usually around October, September, October, you'll get another season. About October, I think they'll hit again. And yeah, but watermelon, yeah, I love watermelon. But watermelon is good, but for me with my sugar, it's not too good. So you can't eat too often. Watermelon will, if I start just killing it every day, it won't be that good for me. But and I tried the pineapples. I like the pineapple every once in a while too. But yeah, I don't know. We'll go from here. I mean, so far so good. We're doing it. Our goal is 260. You know, I know it's still a ways away, but we'll get there. Dream goal will be 240. That'd be the dream goal. You know, we'd have to hit 260 and then actually wake up and then put it into high gear. I don't know. You know, next month we're going 20,000 steps compared to this month, so I don't know. So, you know, each month will increase. You know, we'll get, you know, obviously, it's like working weights, you know. You start off small, light, and you get medium, and then you get heavier, you know. Same we're going to do with this weight loss, you know, with our cardio. You know. We're going to we start last month, little, you know, normal. And then this month we're about middle, and then next month we'll hit it hard. But, yeah, that's what I like the only thing, man. I get tired in the morning, but it's okay, because once I get up, yeah, I yawn, but I can move, you know what I mean? Because even now, if I go back to the bed, I don't even know if I'll literally fall asleep. That's why I like to do the walk, do the 9 o'clock, man, shower, I'll knock out after that. We'll get a few hours rest before our afternoon, and then we'll get up and do our afternoon. So that's where that's usually where I'm trying to get my rest at, after the strength training, and then before which, you know, our afternoons has been later, you know, 3:30, 3 to 4 has been our afternoons, so we got time in there to get rest. So besides that, I mean, that's it. Pumpkin spice, everything nice. All right, people, take care. See you at strength training. Hello. See you. All right, hopefully you can hear me. If not, I'm gonna play this back when I'm done, just to make sure that you can hear me. But I'm just gonna keep the camera there, because all the workouts are gonna be here. And then when we're done this, I'll rearrange it for the other 3 over there. That way I don't have to keep moving around the camera, and I just use the remote to click off and on. And because throughout the workouts, I'm gonna have the music playing, because I need the music, man. It's hot down here. But yeah, I got a fan, a commercial fan. I'm probably gonna end up setting up down here, so we get some fan going. All right, let me check this out.
Cruiser's pride. Barbecue, smoke in the air, catch the scent. Oh, smells good. Chilling on the hood where all the time gets spent. From the boulevard flip to the beach we went. Yeah. Hustle, smooth talk, can't pay no rent.
Hello. Oh man, just got done our strength training. I'm not gonna lie, we put about 50 minutes in. Everything we did the first time, it's all the same. The only difference is I just changed the routine, the sequence, you know what I mean? You know, because you do the same thing every day, the muscles, they get used to it, you know what I mean? Unless you're like bodybuilding and every week you increasing 10, 20 pounds, you know what I mean? That's different, you know, but for what we're doing, you know, we want to keep shocking the muscle, surprising it, you know? So like instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there, I did 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, you know what I mean? Y'all understand. And that's what we did. And that's what we'll continue to do. But as far as the actual workout, the feel, the sweat, way more than what I was getting in the gym doing. I mean, yeah, I was sweating even when I did my training over there, but I say it's 10 times more. Even when I walk my whole hour out there, even in the sun, come back, you know, the way my shirt be wet, you know, the color be, you know, changed so it'd be wet. But I'd be so bad down here, like if I had a shirt on, like I had the shirt on, was it yesterday? Like to take it off, it was trying to lift like a 50-pound weight off of me. That's how soaked it was. I mean, it was drenched. Like, you know, like when you walk at the park and stuff like that, you know, it's like a shirt that's been soaked in water, but you drenched it out, but it's still wet. But no, this feels like you just soaked it in water. It's just soaked. I'm being honest. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And it steady keeps me drinking water. When I work out down here, I be chugging water, man. I mean, you know, my son was like, well, you don't get no air and stuff down there and stuff. Well, it's not bad. I can breathe. Got good breathing and stuff. Oh, and I got my 4 sets of 10 squats. What was it, 5? No, 5 sets of 10 squats. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, no, 4. It was 4 sets of 10 squats I did. Yeah. There was 3 sets each, muscle over there with 15 reps each, and then the 4 sets of 10 bodyweight squats. And then over here I did the 3 sets, 15 reps of each of these over here. Overhead, shoulder presses, incline bench, and flat bench, right? Yeah. But it feels amazing. Like I can actually like feel, you know, that's how muscles grow. They stretch, you know. You push them until, you know, the breaking point when they start to stretch, and then rest is when they repair, you know, at the break, you know, instead of here, you're like this, but they'll repair here and they'll keep holding, you know, and then they grow, you know. So, you know, rest is really important. So, yeah, I feel great, man. So we're gonna have a few hours, you know, obviously waiting for my son to get home. So we need coffee. And we might as well get some creamer while we're out too. And then I don't know what we're gonna get for our 11 o'clock meal. We'll get some. We got apples and tangerines still here. I can't go into Walmart because I can't leave her outside, and you know, you can take dogs in over there and stuff, but that's not the kind of guy I am, you know. Plus she's real skittish, you know, anxiety. If somebody tries to come over, oh, cute puppy, and try to pet her and just surprise her, she'd freak out. And then all hell break loose. I don't know, we'll think of something. But yeah, that's what we got going on. So right after this, we're gonna go get cleaned up, take a ride, get coffee, get creamer, and find something to eat. Come back. What time we said it was? 10. Yeah, by the time we come back, it should be close to 11, so we'll eat. And then after we eat, you know, we'll rest our stomach for about, you know, 30 minutes to an hour, and then we'll drop. That should give us, should get at least 2 to 4 hours before my son gets home, so we can get a good rest. And then we'll hit our afternoon. What, baby? Come here. It's okay. And then we'll hit. Definitely gonna give me some more water. But if you're new, you're watching, hit the subscribe and like, please. I appreciate you. Help me grow the channel. If you've been here, I hope I'm doing good. Hope I'm making you guys proud. Leave comments. Let me know. You know, let me know. Cause I mean, I'm giving it my all. I'm giving it my all. I ain't gonna lie to you either. You know, there's. Hey, baby, what's wrong? She smells something. You smell an animal into the house, huh? But you know, like I said, I'm giving it my all. I ain't gonna lie. This last couple of days, you know, it gets to the point where you're like, you know. But this is where I think, you know, it's like I've had a few people tell me, you know, sleep in, take the morning off, you know. But in my mindset, it's like if I take a morning off, that's just gonna be like opening the door to failure for me. You know, that's just my mindset. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to take no breaks. I don't want to give up. I don't want to take no cheats, no skip. You know, like on here, you know, I show you guys I do 15 reps. You know, when I turn the camera, I'm like, man, I just hit 10. You know, you ain't gonna know. Well, no, man. My conscience eats me up. No, I hit 15. I get the whole 15 on every one. If I tell you I do the 15, I do the 15. If I skip or cheat, I'll let you know. And then you can go ahead and ride me for it. But even in my own mind, I can't let myself do it. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh. But just let me know. Let me know how y'all doing. All right, people. It's time to get a sweat, man. It's hot. All right, later.